When two sets of data have a positive or negative linear association, you can use a special line, called a trend line, to show the association more clearly. A trend line is a line on a scatter plot drawn near the points that approximates the association between the data sets. The trend line should be as close as possible to each data point. There should be about as many points above the trend line as below it. There are 7 points above the trend line, and there are 8 points below the trend line.
Here we're going to take this scatter plot, which came from over here, this set of data over here. And what we're going to do is draw a trend line the best we can as just described. I drew this line as my trend line. So step 1 of writing an equation is to plot the points. Step 2, draw the trend line. After that, what we're going to do is we're going to pick 2 points on the line that are not data points. A lot of people want to pick one of these points, and that's okay if it is exactly on the line, but usually it's not, so we pick 2 additional points. These 2 points are 1, 9 and 8, 27. We pick one to be our first point and the other to be our second point. The next thing we do is we want to calculate the slope of those 2 points. So we do y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. In this case, it's 27 minus 9 over 8 minus 1. That gives us 18/7. As a decimal, if we round, it's 2.57. Now what we need to write an equation is the y-intercept. A lot of people want to just look right here, and it looks like it's a little more than 6. However, we don't know exactly what it is, and so what we're going to do is calculate it. To calculate it, we use this formula, y equals mx plus b. Notice that this y equals mx plus b has a y1 and an x1 because we're going to use this point, x1, y1, into this formula. We calculated the slope, and so we're going to substitute the slope for m. So if we substitute all that information in, y1 was 9, m is 2.57, x1 is 1, plus b. That gives us 9 is approximately equal to 2.57 plus b, approximately because we rounded to get this decimal. We solve this for b, and we get b is 6.43, approximately. Now we have the slope and we have the y-intercept. If we have those 2 pieces of information, we can substitute them into the equation y equals mx plus b, the m for slope, the b for the y-intercept, and we get the equation y is approximately 2.57x plus 6.43. This is how we write an equation for a trend line.